Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is January the 4th, 2018. This is our daily cryptocurrency market analysis, and we appreciate you all tuning in with us on today. And again, it was another eventful day. We had a lot of altcoins moving to all-time highs. Cardano, Ripple, Ethereum also breached the $1,000 price area, which is phenomenal. And it just continued to show you that the interest in these cryptocurrencies are becoming that much more interesting. And it seems as if any place that you were allowed to put your cryptocurrency or your funding, your money, that particular cryptocurrency was going to make substantial gains, because pretty much all of these cryptocurrencies that you guys see on this coin market cap website has been making substantial gains throughout the last couple of months. So it's pretty much just throw your money in a bucket and just wait until these cryptocurrencies move higher. That is what seems like is going on in the cryptocurrency space of late. But now currently, you guys know that we are the financial market experts. We understand the language that it speaks to us all. So, you know, we're not advising you all to just throw your money into any one of these cryptocurrencies. We do not advise that at all. Okay, but nevertheless, you guys know that we're not investment advisors, and we are not giving you investment advice, but rather we are giving you the news according to the charts. Before any of the news occurs, we have already seen it on the chart, so you guys can be prepared and positioning yourselves prior to any of these major market moves occurring in these cryptocurrencies. So guys, now look, the market cap is at $756.7 billion, inching closer to the $1 trillion area market cap. Bitcoin dominance continues to move south, now at 34.1%, which is expected given the fact that so many of these other altcoins has been receiving a lot more interest in it, and that is what you would expect to occur. One of the things I wanted to point out to you guys on this website is, guys, you see this asterisk? This asterisk represents unminable coins, meaning that it's not doing proof of stake, right? So all these coins has already been mined, and you don't need any mining equipment, no GPU miners, anything like that, in order to mine these particular cryptocurrencies. One of the things I've been noticing is the fact that a lot of these other altcoins that are not mineable has been moving higher within the top 10. So out of the top 10 cryptocurrencies in market cap, you guys can see that there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 cryptocurrencies within the top 10 that are mineable. The other ones are not mineable, okay? Meaning you can't mine them. So the other 4, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin, are the only coins that are able to be mined. And as you guys can see, I think it might be a good thing to try to focus your attention on those unmineable coins because of the low transaction fees that occurs with the ones that you do not mine, such as Ripple, Cardano, NAM, Tron. Even Tron came back up to the number 7 position, which is phenomenal, even though they're only trading at 20 cents right now. An increase of 120% in one day. Now, where do you get that at? You do not get that in the stock market, commodities, bond market, wherever the case is. You do not get that anywhere. So you guys are lucky to be in this particular position, to be one of the forerunners, to place some of your hard-earned income, money into the cryptocurrency space, so you can also profit from cryptocurrencies that's going to give you 120% return. So that's just one thing I just want to point out to you guys. So now let's go ahead and get into our analysis. So you guys can see that Bitcoin is down 1.01%. Last trade was $15,008. Again, $15,000 is the resistance that Bitcoin is trying to overcome. This is the third day that Bitcoin has been trading around $15,000, and it is not being successful as of yet, but we can say that it is still trying. The market is telling us that they're trying to break through $15,000. So on the 3-hour bars, you guys can see that the market continues to hover around that $15,250 area. The market moved up there on our last video, went all the way back up to around 15.5. Market came and shot lower, came all the way back down to 14.250. Market found support at that area, and you guys can see it's been on a up move ever since then. But now we're back at $15,250. We need to see a push to go bar, a precursors of strength right now, as Bitcoin is trying to break through that $15,250 area. It has been trying over the past. You guys can see in the background, it hasn't been successful as of yet, but we are being confident in the fact that the market continues to bang itself right up against that $15,250 area. And you guys can tell that this volume completely dropped off as Bitcoin came up towards that $15,250 area. Now that could signify that there's no interest in moving lower, or it could be that the market is not interested in moving higher once again, and it could find support around that $15,000 area, bounce from there and move higher. But that's the crucial analysis that we see for Bitcoin at this time. Now the market has been trading sideways over the last couple of hours on this 1-hour bar, and given the fact that the market has came and given us like a last sense of urgency to sell out, the market has recovered since then, and now it's moving back up to 15,002. The market will not move higher unless we get a precursor of strength to break through that 15,002, $15,250 area. That's plain and simple. But long term, I can see in the future how the market will break through it. It's just not, it might not occur in the short term, but the market is getting prepped and ready to break through that $15,200 area. So that's our analysis long term, is that it's going to break through it. We have a lot of momentum that's being prepared, that's being built up so that Bitcoin can make that happen. So now we're going to go to Ethereum. So Ethereum is down 0.26%. Last trade was $938.65. So again, the market kind of ended in a wash for Ethereum. The market went all the way up to $997, went all the way back down to $893.24. But you guys can see that the market closed right towards the open and the close from yesterday's bar. So now, what is going to happen in Ethereum? So given the fact that Ethereum did make all-time highs again today, the market ran out of steam on this particular bar. So the market came down, and now we're moving sideways to lower, and it looked like the market for Ethereum could find support around 920, or it could actually come all the way back down to $900 in or around that area. But currently on the 3-hour bars, we are getting weakness in Ethereum at this time, so we need to wait until we get that support in order for us to move in on this particular trade. And as of now, we are not getting that, so our analysis is for them to continue to move lower at this time. And if we can move it to a 1-hour bar, we can see a better picture of where the market can possibly move to. So even on this particular bar, which is a probable precursors of strength, the market came all the way up to $960, which is not that type of a good move that you want to see on a widespread bar like this. And the market since then has been trading sideways. So $930, or even I can see the market come all the way back down to $920 again. Ultimately, we can see it coming back down all the way to this low, $893.24. But overall, we're looking for Ethereum to continue to move lower until it finds support. And we're giving you those price support areas that we're looking at. So now let's go to Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash is down 8.64% last trade, $2,328.10. So again, we are continuing to get weakness in Bitcoin Cash. The market has given us stockpile on the last 2 trading days, push to go down bar today. So Bitcoin Cash is giving us weakness. So looking at it on the 3-hour bar, you guys can see how the market cannot keep above that $2,520 area. We told you that if it can, the market will move higher, but instead you guys can see we got this precursors of weakness, this push to go down bar, and the market ever since then has been moving and trading sideways. So the market is still weak in Bitcoin Cash at this present time. That support area though is around 2,300 now for Bitcoin Cash, which is going to be crucial in order for them to bounce from there to move higher. Currently, the market is not ready for higher prices. The market actually can come all the way back down to 2280, just like it did on this particular bar. Ultimately, it can come lower than that. We can definitely see that happen. But if it breaks $2,300, then the next area for Bitcoin Cash to move to is in or around this particular low, which is around $2,050. Okay, so watch out for that in your own particular trades. But currently, if it can hold $2,300 and find support, if it gives us precursors of strength around this area, then expect it to move higher, because it can even come down to $2,241. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. But currently, we're not getting any precursors of strength in Bitcoin Cash, so our analysis is for them to move lower. So now we are going to go to Ripple. So Ripple is up 2.35% last trade, $2.80. So the market made all-time highs again today for Ripple, and as you guys can see, that as Ripple was moving higher, the volume has been increasing. Today was a lot of stockpile, a lot of selling occurring today in Ripple, which is the reason why the market came and closed right back towards the open and the close from yesterday. So now let's see what is going to happen for Ripple on tomorrow. So we got the 3-hour bars for Ripple. The market did find a climax right here around $3.30. This is where a lot of the stockpile entered to market, right here around $3 to $3.30. And ever since then, we're beginning weakness in Ripple. And given that fact, we are definitely looking for Ripple to continue to move lower. And actually, the low could have already occurred for Ripple around $2.60. because the market came down there and bounced twice, and now currently the market is moving higher. But that resistance area is currently right now where it's trading around $2.82. If the market can break through that, then expect it to go to $2.90. But it's a lot of volume right in between these precursors of weakness bars that Ripple had to overcome in order for them to move higher. Now, if I move it to a 1-hour bar, we are definitely getting weakness in Ripple at this time. So our analysis for them to move lower. Now it might move a little higher to $2.90 or even $3, but we're definitely looking for Ripple to at least trade sideways to lower. So now let's go to Litecoin. So Litecoin is down 3.36% last trade, $234.43. So we have a probable precursors of strength right now for the daily price bar for Litecoin. We need this current bar that is forming to close above it in order for the market participants to be in the buying mode. Currently they're not, but we guys can see that Litecoin came and touched and found that support around $220 and was able to close above it, which is a pretty good thing to see. And for what we're seeing in Litecoin, it looked like it's just trading sideways, just consolidating for the time being. Now, one of the things that we need to see in Litecoin is this bar close above this close of the previous bar. If it does, then we're expecting Litecoin to continue to move higher, and if so, we're expecting it to at least come to $250, okay, or it might just come to 245 or even $250 for Litecoin to occur. Now, as you guys can see as I zoom out, that Litecoin has just been trading sideways over the last couple of hours. The market did find support around $200, $220 for sure, and the market has just been bouncing in between that price range. So we need to get a precursor of strength again on the 3-hour bar that is currently forming. If we do, we're expecting Litecoin to continue to move higher. 245 all the way up to 250 are the first areas that we're looking for Litecoin to trade. But currently the market just continues to consolidate and trade sideways. So that's will have to be our analysis for the time being. But definitely if this bar closes above this close, expect Litecoin to move higher. If not, expect it to continue to trade sideways to lower 230 or even all the way back down to $225. But I can tell you in the background that Litecoin is definitely trying to move higher. So keep that in mind as well. So next we are going to go to Dash. So Dash is down 1.89%. Last trade $1,102.70. So we have a wild trading day, for lack of term and words, for Dash. The market moved all the way up to 1200, moved all the way down to $1,032, and it still came back into the middle of today's spread, which tells us that the market was just a wash between the buyers and the sellers. So the 3-hour bars will give us a better picture of what is to occur in Dash. And again, that $1,200 has been resistance hard for Dash, and if it cannot break that $1,200 as it currently is not doing, then Dash will not be moving higher. Just going to continue to consolidate and trade sideways until the next move higher. So $1,200 is that resistance area, and $1,040 is the support, or it can all the way come down to $1,000. Okay, now currently if we can find support around 1075, that is a good sign to see precursors of strength around 1075 in the magnitude that we're expecting Dash to bounce from there and move higher. But if it don't find support at 1075 or even 1100, then we're expecting Dash to move lower. So those are the two support areas that we're eyeing, 1100 and 1075. We need to find precursors of strength bars there. If we don't find it there at those two areas, the Dash will be moving lower, and like we said, expected to come down to 1040 or even $1,000. So now let's go to NEO. So NEO is down 3.13%. Last trade was $99. NEO did make all-time highs again today, but obviously you guys can see that we have weakness on today's price bar. 3-hour bars. Let's see what's going to occur for tomorrow. So we're definitely getting weakness in NEO at this time, or just simply profit taking occurring as NEO trades around $97.50 all the way up to 107. If this current 3-hour bar that's forming closes lower than this close, then expect NEO to continue to move lower, and it can be all the way down at 95. Given the spread of these two bars, we can see NEO even making all the way back to $87.50 as support. It can even come down to $82.50. So you just want to be careful on your particular trades for NEO, because there's no interest in higher prices in NEO. So our analysis for them is to continue to move lower, and literally given these wide spreads and this non-interest, NEO can come all the way back down to $87.50 or even $82.50. And that's if this particular low does not hold, which is $92. So our analysis is for NEO to trade sideways to lower. If it does move higher, it might just come back up to $100. So now let's go to IOTA. So IOTA is down 1.57% last trade, $4.05. So IOTA had another wash today, which just like with Dash, the market went higher, market went lower, went all the way up to 450 and came all the way back down to $3.71. So you guys can see how the market has given us on the 3-hour bars a precursors of strength bar push to go up that allowed IOTA to come all the way back up to $4.50. And ever since then, the market has been trading right here below that $4.20 area. That's what we told you guys yesterday in our video. That $4.20 is resistance. The market tried to break through it today, and it was successful for a short period of time in that it went all the way up to $4.50. But then you guys can see it is now trading below $4.20. So we're looking for support to be around $4, $3.90, or even $3.80. So once we get precursors of strength around one of those 3 price areas, we'll come in and trade IOTA and allow them to move higher in price. But at this time, we're looking for support. So we're looking for the market to move lower. $4 is that in and around $4, that first area. It might even be like $3.95 to $3.90, then to $3.80 or even $3.70. So until we get that, IOTA is not a tradable coin right now. So the last one is going to be Monero. So Monero is down 4.94% last trade, $365.04. So we had a probable precursor of strength bar today. We need Monero to give us this current bar to close above this close to let us know that buyers are in control. That will just give us more confirmation that the market will continue to move higher. Resistance is right here around $380. You guys can see that the market traded above that for a short time today, but then you guys can see it closed below it. So the market is finding $380 as resistance for Monero. So you guys can see we got this major push to go down bar, which is a precursor of weakness, but the market recovered quite nicely around $360. But then it came back up to $380 again, found more weakness, and we're still getting weakness in Monero at this time. So the market cannot catch itself, cannot give us a support line around 360. If we breaks $360 again, or even cannot close above 370, then Monero will continue to move lower. But the market, I can tell you, is definitely trying to keep price right there around $360 to $380. But the market continues to get hit with precursors of weakness, and as long as that continues, the market will not move higher. So currently we're getting a couple of buyers come in the market right now for Monero, and if they can keep it above 360, then our analysis is for them to move higher. But if not, then expect Monero to come all the way back down to $352. Ultimately, you might come to and around 340 in around that area. Okay. So we're really waiting on the confirmation, the completion of this bar to see what Monero would do. But we can tell you that buyers are trying to come in the market around 360 again. And if that's going to be the case, we're expecting Monero to continue to move higher. So that's all we have for today. Appreciate you guys watching and tuning in for today, January 4th, 2018. Guys, make sure you continue to watch, stay profitable, and I will talk to you all later.